Hello, and welcome back to Syberia 3. We just started the game in the previous episode, and after reaching Siberia with Hans, Kate escapes the island, but she gets stranded. Uh, she she is no longer able to continue her journey or whatever. Youkol save her, but because of the exhaustion and everything, she finds herself in some kind of clinic, and a very creepy one. And we are looking for a way to escape the clinic. So, in the previous episode, we managed to escape our room and the patient floor, I believe. Now we need to find a way to secure papers for our release from the hospital in general. However, the good doctor refers us to the bad
The
doctor.
American is awake. You must hurry, Colonel.
How is she doing?
Fine, apparently. She is docile for the moment. This may not last too much longer, I'm afraid.
And what about the tribe of nomads?
Just like the past few years, Lake Valsembor hasn't frozen over, so the herd can't cross the ice. They're stuck here. And also, their young guide is still in our control. If everything goes as planned, soon the youkols will have no choice but to go back home. Especially as I have a plan to speed things up.
So she is evil.
Fine.
There's also the American detective, Colonel. He should be arriving soon.
Let him meet with Miss Walker if that's what he wants to do. No point alarming him just yet. But when all is said and done, we're the ones who are handling a young woman's case. No American is going to come here and tell us what to do.
I would assume there is some kind of secret door.
What? Where did she go?
Come on, secret door. Let's first check out this shelf. Like there is nothing here, right? What's that? So as you can see, compared to the previous games, we have 3D environments. I am not entirely sure that this is done well. From kernel. Okay, Olga. What? Wait a second. I've received confirmation that the American is a subversive. She is a hysteric by nature and has gotten it into her head to accompany an old lunatic to some imaginary island. On the way, she has caused a great deal of nuisance for the authorities and above all has associated herself with those freeloading youkols. It would also seem that Uncle Sam considers her to be of some importance. This is a good occasion to get rid of her. When I get to Valsembor, my men will arrest her and deliver her to the country's authorities. Until then, take good care of her. Colonel. Regarding Zamyatin. Uh, Yesterday, Colonel, I received the report of the Commission concerning the clinic management, and without due respect to our comrade commissars, I believe that putting Zamyatin to one side on my behalf would be an error. He almost never leaves his office anymore, of course, and he delegates all responsibility to me. But his signature is the one appearing at the bottom of every document, even the ones concerning my experiments. I therefore feel that it would be better to let him remain behind his desk. He makes the perfect straw man. At your service, Dr. Olga Efimova. Okay, good idea, Colonel. arriving soon. Nic Cantin. Okay. My name is Nic Cantin, and without bragging, I am acknowledged as the best private detective on the east coast of the USA. I'm contacting you following a telephone conversation you had with my client, the law firm Marston and Lawman. As agreed, I'll be arriving in the next few days to honor the terms of the contract you agreed to with the firm concerning the extradition of Kate Walker. One point still bothers me, though. Is it true that Miss Walker has to be arrested by some sort of local militia? During the day, I'd like to have a video conference with you to clarify this point and go over the last few practical details concerning my arrival. Regards, Nic Cantin, the finest private investigator on the East Coast. Psychiatric report on patient number 10, Kate Walker. Today. Doctor, in accordance with your recommendations, I subjected patient number 10, the American Kate Walker, to the standard psychiatric interview. Even though at first glance she seemed convincing, the patient nonetheless demonstrated all the symptoms typical of the propensity for anarchy so common in her misguided homeland. Worse, it turns out she subscribes completely to the cause of the Youkol nomads, and it is obvious that she intends to continue agitating in our beloved region. I therefore recommend an emergency protocol restricting her movement and interaction with other patients who might be encouraged to agitate for the young nomad. I will have the mechanical bed calibrated for the patient with this in mind in preparation for your response. There is more urgent business. Come see me later in the boiler room. We have to take care of those damn nomads. Okay. There is some kind of attachment here. Any chance I can have a look at it?
Hello, Miss Efimova. I'm here to see you two. Kate Walker. It really is you. What a coincidence. I've been looking for you for weeks.
Mr. Cantin, I presume?
Ah, I see that my reputation precedes me. Miss Efimova must have told you I was coming.
No, I just now learned of your existence, Mr. Cantin. A while ago, my employer in New York informed me that he was going to stick a detective on my back.
I don't like to boast, but I'm the best detective on the East Coast.
You're boasting.
Never a problem with me. I've been asked to bring you back home safe and sound, Miss Walker. I should be in Valsembor in a few hours.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Cantin. I'm sure that finding me hasn't been easy.
Oh my God, you have no idea.
I'm afraid this might upset you, but I'm not planning on going back to the United States for the moment, Mr. Cantin.
To be honest, you don't really have a choice. The U.S. Justice Department is looking for you, and I even have an international arrest warrant for you, Miss Walker. Who'd have thought?
The feds are looking for me? But what's the charge? I've done nothing wrong.
Embezzlement! Apparently you took off with a contract for the sale of the clockwork toy factory in Vorarlberg. And you took advantage of the seller's senility. You're even suspected of being responsible for the death of one of them, a Mr. Hans Vorarlberg, the last heir authorized to sign contracts with the company you represented. That's not negligible. You know, Miss Walker.
This is completely ridiculous. And as far as I know, you aren't authorized to represent the Justice Department in this country. You're just a detective. So you'll have to put up with it, Mr. Cantin. I'm not going back to New York with you. So leave me alone.
Wait, Miss Walker. Please be reasonable.
Goodbye, Mr. Cantin.
What's that document? I'm actually interested in that one. It is strange that Kate did not send the documents, or she didn't do anything with the contract right after she signed it. Let's go have a look for some clues. I've seen this symbol over here. But that will be it. Can you go out, please? Thank you.
If it's for a regular checkup, the doctor's offices are behind the reception area.
At this time of day, Dr. Cantin should be available.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Pretty gloomy clinic. It could do with a bit of human warmth.
It used to be the fortress of the Dukes of Valsembor, the ancient rampart standing against invasions from the east. The inhabitants of Valsembor took refuge here and often escaped the besiegers through mysterious secret passages.
When did it become a clinic?
That was 20 years ago, thanks to Dr. Cantin.
I'm looking for Dr. Cantin.
He's in his office. You'll find it in the small corridor back there, the first door on your left.
I would like to leave this clinic. Would you mind telling me where the exit is, please?
Well, usually I'd have told you to go over to the other side of the courtyard to take the funicular that goes down to Valsembor. But it seems Dr. Efimova has shut off the entire clinic for security reasons. The funicular has been stopped until further orders.
I see. Thank you for all that information. I'll be going now.
Maybe you should head on back to your room and wait until they say the funicular is fixed and back in service.
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
think about it. Goodbye.
Huh, I can actually do that.
Ah, that's bad luck. I missed the last funicular. Do you know why Dr. Efimova locked down the clinic?
Mention of a safety measure from what I heard. Apparently 1 or 2 patients were wandering about.
But I've finished work. What can I do until the funicular is running again? I wanted to go to the tavern for lunch. Today's the day when that cute Sarah Steiner is working.
I'm afraid they don't actually need a reason, my friend. You're primed and ready for overtime. And it's good timing. Dr. Mangling told me he was going to need help upstairs with a difficult patient.
Trapped.
But it's completely crazy. They closed everything down, just like that.
I was hoping to find some crest here, or, well, anything to be honest. And I can't stray away from this path as well, right? Yeah. Well, interesting.
Dr. Zamiatine, excuse me, but I still really need to speak with you.
Of course. What's wrong, Miss Walker?
It's about Olga Efimova.
Miss Walker, I mean,
I promise. I am not making this up. I surprised her in the middle of a discussion with some kind of a policeman, a colonel. They want to keep me here whether I want to stay or not. God only knows why. They also talked about the youkols. They have some kind of a plan.
That's enough, Miss Walker. I've heard enough.
Please, Doctor. You have to listen to...
Out of the question. My poor girl, with such a terrible degree of paranoia, I should have you accompanied straight back to your room immediately. You're fortunate that I'm sympathetic towards you. But don't go too far. Please.
Okay, we should forget this dude and find some way to crack the puzzle. The problem is, like, there is absolutely zero clue around. Like, none. I can still use the PC, but I don't know what for. Whoa, that is an interesting thing. Okay, now it works. Okay. Ah, it was that easy. 2 reds on the bottom, 2 blues, and 1 green. Okay. Oof. That's creepy.
Charming.
Yeah, you can call it charming if you want. Sure.
Hurry up.
Yes, Dr. Efimova. I'm doing whatever I can. Get this damn tap open in the end, you'll see. Ah. Ah. That's it.
Well, that should convince the Youkol scum to strike camp and go back where she came from. Come on, Helmet. Let's not hang about here.
Yes, of course, Dr. Efimova.
That is unlikely to be the potion of long living, right? Or something like that. This looks so comically sinister. Now I wanted to inspect it first. Okay. Okay. Can we not close these things? Because obviously they're bad.
This thing is stuck.
Well, that's problematic.
You've got to be kidding. I have to get rid of this chain. Fast. No way.
No, I don't want you to do that.
This thing is stuck.
Yeah, I know. Leave it be. No, I don't want you to go there either.
Too dangerous without some kind of receptacle underneath. Hydrochloric acid.
Not exactly what I had in mind either. But it's not a gas. Oh, sorry for that. And again you find yourself in a boat. You remember how it ended last time, right? Maybe you need to duck. Also, you have no way of controlling the boat, right? Yep. Yep. How does it not tip over? How does she not fall out of the boat? This woman. I kid you not. Well, alright.
Quickly, or all ostrich is lost. Miss Catwalk, help please.
Miss Catwalk? Pew pew peekalaka.
Okay.
Engenemuk. Tuk tuk. Bikolet. Miss Kitwalk? Sen venu tuk 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 tuk. Mininir buruth.
My God, what happened to that poor ostrich?
Ostriches want drink very bad water, tuk. When ostrich is thirsty, ostrich is thirsty. And ostrich is not smart, Miss Kitwalk. She lako, tuk. Head hard like hard rock.
Try to hold them back as long as possible. There must be a way to filter the river water.
Unganemuk. But Miss Kitwalk, go quickly.
Miss Kate Walker.
Hello, ma'am.
You remember me, Miss Kate Walker. Me, Ayawaska. Great Youkol shaman. Me go there and find you somewhere there in the world of the spirits.
So you're the one I owe my life to, Madam Ayawaska. It's you who cared for me before taking me to the doctors in the Valsembor clinic. I don't know how I can ever thank you.
Tuk tuger. Miss Kate Walker go clean river water right up there. Since she traveled long time in magic world, spirits now her friends. They will show her the right path.
Very well. If you say that the spirits are going to give me a hand, I'll try to do that.
Reassuring. I assume that is the way where we can potentially filter something. They all kind of have an option to speak, but none of them speak, you know? What's that?
The Youkols are going to be overwhelmed here soon. I have to help them, quickly.
Okay, it's kind of cinematic, right? Okay. It feels a little bit rushed, like they already know who I am, I already know who they are. I mean, yeah, duh. They're youkols. How much more of introduction do you need, right?
Ladies and gentlemen of the spirit world, if you want to show me the way, now's the time. Just had to ask, I guess.
What do you mean you had to ask? Like, ooh. It's the only building standing out here. You literally passed it on a boat, so logically if you want to, like, control the flow of the river, that's where you should go and check. Second, you probably cannot filter it with the dam. You maybe can redirect the bad flow from the good one, but
This
this is it.
gauge is obviously for measuring the water flow from the dam.
Okay, can I have a look closer because I can't see crap what you have over there.
I have to find a way to use this dam to filter the diesel. I have to try.
It looks like the topmost and the bottom are for filtering crap, and the middle two are the ones that I need. Right? I mean, the diesel will eventually settle down. And then your middle layers will also be dammed. One thing that I can give the credit to this game, if Kate runs, she runs way faster.
Misket what perform miracles, Mwak?
First guide not come back here. Now all water poisoned. Not good signs.
Where's your shaman, people?
Bayirtla Misket Walk. Thanks you and spirits. Ostriches saved.
Be careful all the same, Mr. Barut. The dam filtering the water may not hold very long.
Sa! Youkols leave here fast to make sure Ostrich is safe. But not possible without Kirk. Him our guide.
I just came from the clinic. Kirk and I shared a room.
Sa! How going, Kirk?
He's doing fine, though. I mean, for the moment. But he's stuck up there without the prosthesis, you see.
No, Kirk. Youkols cannot leave here. So ostriches want continued journey without Youkols. Can't keep ostriches here very long. Ostriches cross Lake Valsembor alone. And then eaten by lake spirits. Tuk.
The ostriches crossing the lake, so that has to be a part of the migration?
Tuk tuk. Baranur, on other side of lake, is path of sacred plains. Ostriches lay eggs in hot sand on sacred plains. But lake, not anymore frozen, so not be able cross.
Listen, Mr. Barut, do your best to calm your ostriches while I go to Valsembor. I promised Kirk to go get his prosthesis and bring it back to him.
Bartla Tuk. Miss Ketwalk, you friend of Youkols.
I'm going to speak with the shaman now.
Ayawaska will be very happy. See Miss Ketwalk. She go with you and around you a lot in world of spirits, so they free you. You not die because of her.
Why, thank you. You are not a Youkol. And you are not as well. And you are not. Valsembor locals just trade with these guys, right? It's a pretty big location.
What a strange sculpture. Looks like a kind of octopus or squid. A Youkol craftsman surrounded by wood sculptures. The tribe's woodworker? Hello.
Ha ha! Kunuk Mak? Miss Catawalk. Like collect souvenirs?
Well, that sculpture there.
Ha ha! Kilak. That great spirit. Very bad, Miss Catwalk. Evil monster of water in Great Lake.
Oh, I see. It's a representation of a local legend.
Haha, not legend, Miss Catwalk. Kilak, very great, very bad. Live at bottom of lake.
If the monster really existed, wouldn't he have attacked your ostriches when you tried to cross the lake to continue your journey?
Youkols always cross in day. Kilak not like day and light. Always when lake frozen. Kilak not be able to cross ice to eat ostriches then. But now, lake still not frozen. Ostrich is impatient. Not good, not good.
Kirk being gone so long really has you worried, doesn't it?
Kurk, sacred guide. No guide, so not great journey. Miss Getwell comes with news about Kirk.
His treatment
Not
is
yet.
weakening him, but he was fine when I left.
Ah, Kurk come back very fast. Or not good.
One of you repaired a key to help me escape the clinic. Was it you?
No. Smith, over there.
So, how's business?
Tuk. No more client tourists here. No more like youkols in Valsembor. Not good for business.
Why don't they like you here?
Youkols stuck staying too long in Valsembor. Not good. Must leave fast.
Goodbye, and thank you for all the information.
Okay, Miss Getwalk. Bye-bye. Hello, little lady.
I don't understand why the mayor put the youkols on our doorstep like that.
People not like Youkols now.
Sinister.
No, we know that owl.
Ha! Miss Kate Walker. You have good news?
To be honest, nothing great. Kirk, your young guide, is in the hands of Olga Efimova. That woman has the director of the clinic, Dr. Zamiatine, under her thumb. She also seems to be in tight with a shady soldier. These people hate you, Ayawaska. They can't stand your way of life. They're the ones who poisoned your ostrich's water. I think they're also holding up Kirk's prosthesis to keep him in the clinic and stop you from continuing your migration.
People not like youkols now. Youkols out of date. Tuk-tuks. If youkols without guide, not able continue great voyage. Return to north and never leave again. And then ostriches die.
Well, hold on. We're not at that stage yet. I promised Kirk I'd go to Valsembor to bring back his mechanical leg.
Tuk. Magic leg not only problem for youkols.
If the lake doesn't freeze, your herd won't be able to cross it. I suppose your ostriches can't really swim. It also seems to me that the lake really has a bad reputation.
Miss Walker see very clear. Now many very, very bad spirits on lake and also after. Baranor very dangerous. Bad luck everywhere. Ayawaska very, very scared.
There may be another way to cross the lake instead of waiting for it to freeze. I'll find out when I visit Valsembor.
How would you know?
Why
I've never
Miss
been.
Kate Walker decide to do all this for us?
Well, actually, yeah.
Without the youkols, I would have died of cold and hunger next to a Siberian river. It's only natural I should give you a hand in return.
Look! So Miss Kate Walker decide accompany youkols on great journey?
We'll see. First, I have to go to Valsembor. But like you, I seem to be a prisoner in this camp.
Youkols not have right to go to Valsembor now. Miss Kate Walker like them. Now she must find pass so that she able to leave here.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Where can I find a pass so I can leave the camp?
Before, youkols could make use of pass machine in cabin at camp exit. But authorities decide break it in small pieces, so now we cannot use. Miss Kate Walker should ask client tourists in Valsembor.
Strange the lake taking so long to freeze. This must be a consequence of global warming.
Bad spirits at bottom of lake make water very hot. Really nasty bad spirits everywhere now.
I was told about everything your tribe did for me when you found me. Thank you so much.
Miss Kate Walker cured. That's what counts. Job of Ayawaska.
I'm going to try to find the pass that you told me about.
Miss Kate Walker, go quickly.
What a funny smell. A hide. Must be for making clothing. Ayawaska's owl. It looks as stubborn as ever. Ayawaska, the Youkol shaman. I didn't think I'd see her again after she helped me save Hans.
To be honest, I preferred how she looked like in Syberia too.
Before youkols could always use stamping cabin. Then hey, visit town.
Miss Kate Walk will find everything that she seek here.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you my pass to the town. Otherwise, I'd be stuck here just like you, right?
I didn't even ask for a pass.
No way I'm giving you my pass. That'll teach you a lesson about sneaking around.
I can go inside this yurt.
It looks extremely small.
If only I had the time to take a little nap. What a pretty pattern.
Okay. We found candles. Maybe it's for making stamps actually, so maybe it is useful.
I can go inside this yurt.
Business not so good. Authorities become hostile.
The Youkol craftsmen must make these statuettes by the dozen.
Must clean cabin so not get fine.
A checkpoint for the municipal employees.
Can we go inside?
Stop! You may not pass.
May I ask why not?
Miss, as the inopportune loitering of the Youkol nomads in town was proving to be disturbing the tranquility of the inhabitants, Mayor Bulakin has ordered access to Valsembor to henceforth be restricted to those presenting a duly stamped pass, which confers the authorization to access said town.
What disturbing impact on tranquility could the Youkols be accused of?
Degradation of the public infrastructure, petty theft, shoplifting, begging, the entire felonious panoply typical of such a person.
And do you have any formal proof against them?
Without a pass, you shall not pass.
Well, the rules are the rules, right?
Do I really need a pass?
Indispensable. So cease arguing and keep moving.
Given the living conditions here, I can understand why the policeman's so nice.
Oh, you call that nice?
Nothing useful here. A stamp. Looks like something's missing, though.
Like what? Okay. Okay.
There's a shape ingrained in the leather. An old sponge. It's all dried out.
Well, clearly we need to find a way to fix that one.
Only the stamp is missing. How practical. Only the stamp is missing. How practical.
So I need to do something with the sponge. I need to find maybe the paper for making a stamp. I need to find maybe some ink.
Stamps. But not one is the right shape, of course. Youkol candles, made with homemade wax. Ink. Over time, the stamp got imprinted into the leather. It looks like the Valsembor stamp. A checkpoint for the municipal employees.
That's the guy who was cleaning, right?
Cabin, so
Yeah.
let's get fine.
Tuk tuk sugar!
That's ink,
A
right?
squid lying in a puddle of ink. Poor creature.
Oh, you know what to do? You just stomped the squid, did you not?
So that's the famous lake that won't freeze anymore.
There was something on top of this tent. One moment, please.
Hard not to feel intimidated.
Okay. Nothing important, apparently. Oh well.
Give me my pass to enter the city, and then what next?
He seems more laid back than other visitors. Maybe I should try my luck with him. Sir, excuse me.
Hello, miss. You're not actually from here. I can hear it. What on earth is a young American doing in our beautiful land? Business? Or perhaps tourism?
Oh, it's a long story, believe me.
I see. In any event, you must try and visit our town. You know, Valsembor is very charming this season. And may I suggest you drop by my tavern? It's the best restaurant in town.
Are you here just for promoting?
Well, I'd love to, but unfortunately I learned that now I need a pass to get into Valsembor. I'm looking for someone who can help me get one.
Ah, yes, that's true. That's a pain it is. But you're actually in luck. I may be able to do something for you. This is my wife's pass. She's not well, so she couldn't come with me. The document is perfectly valid, except she forgot to get it stamped at the town hall.
And that's a problem?
I'm afraid so. Without the stamp, the document is worthless. Not that long ago, you just needed to get it officially stamped at the police checkpoint, over there at the camp gate. But there hasn't been anybody there since the town decided to come down hard on the youkols.
So this pass is useless?
Not necessarily. You need to add a stamp that looks like the official Valsembor seal. The police aren't that sharp-sighted around here, I have to admit. Anyway, I didn't say a word. Good luck, miss. And don't forget to drop by my tavern when you're in Valsembor.
You're surprisingly kind.
What an amazing jumble. Not at all like New York markets.
You buy kilo artichoke. So give me 50 grams walnuts. Cheap, cheap, cheap. A good deal, not cheap.
You know, Mads, you really do have a good nose for business. All right, then, please give 2 kilos, young man. But, oh gracious me! My wallet!
High-end tourists liked
Someone has
youkols
stolen
before.
my wallet!
Youkols not stay too long time around Valsembor. If ostriches try swim in lake, yum yum kilak.
I wanted to ask the woodworking guy to make me a stamp.
Dimitri, what's going on?
What's going on is that people are right to think what they think when they see it.
Maybe I can ask this guy.
Hello.
Look, Mark, Miss Catwalk. Need something from Forge?
A
Well,
stamp?
yes, I do. I need a stamp that has the same shape as the Valsembor seal and that I can use with the press at the camp gate.
Complicated. Need model. Tuk tuk. You have that, Miss Catwalk? Miss Catwalk. Complicated, complicated. Smith also need wax for mold. Good junk. Stamp ready in not long time.
Good junk. Hey, it's my treasure, it's not junk. Stop it, you. Now, shall we try to reassemble the machine and try to get to Valsembor? That's impressive, man.
Hello, Miss Walker. Very happy to finally catch up with you.
Mr. Cantin, what on earth do you want?
To take you back home, whether you like it or not. Come on, give me your hands, please.
Mr. Cantin, I don't know how much the people who hired you promised for delivering me to them. But if it's only a question of money, maybe...
Stop right there, Miss Walker. You're being a tad insulting. Listen, my professional integrity has never been in doubt in over 20 years of work. Come on, wrists out.
Damn it.
Mr. Marson? Finally, I have her. Yes, she is safe and sound. I have Miss Walker under control. I'll keep you informed of our progress. It'll take a day or two at most. I suppose there are a few procedural obstacles to overcome before we can leave the country.
Listen, all these things I'm accused of are completely untrue. Hans's murder, embezzlement, it's nonsense. And while we're wasting time here, I can't help the Youkols. And believe me, they really need it.
I am not your enemy, Miss Walker. If you haven't done anything like you say, it's in your interest to go back and defend yourself in court. There's nothing left for you to do here anyway. Not everyone here is your friend in these parts, I'm afraid.
This Cantin isn't the brightest bulb. If I can get him to believe I'm cooperating, I'll be able to sidetrack him and escape.
Well, Miss Walker?
If I scream loud enough, maybe the Youkols will hear me and come and help. It's sure worth a try. Well, all right, Mr. Cantin. You win.
I'm glad you're finally being reasonable, Miss Walker. Now we just need to wait for the representative of the regional military authorities for the administrative procedures. I don't think it'll take long to get our papers, so we can leave this place then.
How long do we have to wait? I've been through a lot over the last few months, you know. I'm recuperating. I'm still a bit weak.
Well, it could take a few hours at the outside.
Would you mind bringing me a glass of water? I don't feel too well. I feel a bit dizzy.
I'd have to leave you here in the meantime. I'm not sure that...
Please, Mr. Cantin. I really think I'm going to faint.
Don't worry, Miss Walker. I'll see what I can do. But don't move.
Quick! I have to get free and get out of here while Cantin is busy.
He could have zip-tied the legs as well, you know.
Useless. It didn't break. God, I need to find something else.
But you have a knife.
Useless. Unless I want to fracture Cantin's skull with my hands behind my back, this does me no good.
Ha. This is a plastic zip tie, right? It's not a rope. Why are you looking at me? Run! Run now!
Free at last! Alright, let's get out of here before Cantin comes back.
Miss Walker! No, wait! I have an arrest warrant for this woman. Arrest her!
Oh, they even had slow-mo here.
My pass! Give it back to me! Immediately, you hear?
Oh, that's a little bit cruel. But I guess if it works, right? Now, did you save me or did you not save me? Thinking logically, it should have saved me, right? I can see some people over there, actually.
Are you okay, sir? One more step and you were in the drink.
Oh.
Pardon?
It's me, Captain Obo. Obo! Proud commander of the... just as proud crystal. So don't you, sir, me.
Well, delighted. Captain, I'm Kate Walker. I'm looking for Steiner's, the clockmaker.
If I fall in the water, Taylor, it'll be to go straight to hell. So don't fall in the water, Sailor. You understand? Bastard's waiting for me.
Who are you talking about?
The monster of the lake is waiting for us all, miss. Everyone's time comes eventually. To finish the work. Come on, back in the fight. Because you can never lower your guard. Never.
Okay. Now, I can see that the game saved me. So, I think it's a nice point for us to take a break. I like the small interactions, like that we have a puzzle with a multitude of pieces that we can just like move around, take out, put something back in, press something. It gives some tactile feeling. Unfortunately, I don't like how it's implemented because sometimes my cursor just disappears. Sometimes, especially the rotational movements, are not very cool. But I read that this game was originally made with the consoles in mind, right? So all the control schemes and everything, it's well, it's made for the consoles, and they did not adjust really the control scheme for the PC, I assume. And well, here we are. I'm glad that I'm making a progress so far without any walkthrough necessary. We shall see how it will develop. But for now, thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. And if that is the case, then please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel, or otherwise let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.